be something good, there might be something bad. Always turns out with the things you see. I think it tells me good, bad, weird. Yeah, it's good, bad, weird. Good, bad, weird. Good, bad, weird. Welcome to Good, Bad, Weird. That's all it is.
Welcome back, everyone. It's episode 2. We've made it back. It's been a short break.
A interesting technical break.
A technical break.
Well, we've been working out how to do the sound.
We've been playing around with the sound. Apologies for the poor quality audio last time.
Well, I think you got it right in the end. With my incredible EQing and your incredible noise gating.
Steve's brought his own professional mic along today.
You can't see it.
We wanted it in the shot. It looks better, doesn't it?
I don't spend that much money on a microphone without seeing it. It's all hidden.
Oh right. So what we should do is set up all this
stuff
that nobody can see, and set the camera back there somewhere
so everyone can see it.
Good idea. Yeah. We'll have to do one episode like that.
I think we should. I'm going to do one episode.
The behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. I think people are probably more interested in behind the scenes than the actual show.
These guys are so boring. But that microphone.
Well, look at that microphone. Look at where he's got the camera. That's amazing. I think I'll do my podcast like that.
Look at it sitting on top of the audio unit. Yeah. That's amazing.
I've given that away now. All these people will be copying our incredible setup.
We haven't given everything away, Steve.
Oh, okay. That's a good secret.
Good secret. And we've changed our lighting. I thought the lighting was
You've done all this work. I've just turned up with one mic.
Hours of work.
Hours of work. He's actually ripped down the covers from his ceiling lights and put them in front of the work light. So you go up in the lounge room, there's no covers on the lights anymore because they've been taken.
Anita's asking, but did we used to have a light up there? That's gone.
No, that seems different. It's like now there's gym equipment there instead of a football table. I didn't even notice.
It's been there a little while.
Sorry
about that, Steve. We've introduced some more artwork. The artwork is actually from a good friend of mine, Terry McLaughlin, retired guy.
It's great artwork. That's my favourite. Thinking.
The Thinking. You like the new? I love that one. That's my favourite of his.
That's a good one.
And he's just sold some artwork to the US.
Yeah. You're kidding me.
He sold some artwork to the US.
Oh wow. So
I'm gonna.
It's now an expensive piece of art now.
Collector's piece.
It's a collector's piece.
A
couple of years' time, you could sell that for $1 million and buy yourself a house. Another house. Yeah. With a studio. We'll just buy a studio.
So you're not buying the what was it? The Playboy Mansion house across Adam's family that had the studio downstairs.
Yeah, it has everything.
I like that place. That was quirky ass.
It's still for sale. Anyway, I don't think I can afford it. Anyway,
high running cost.
Yeah.
We should try and stick to our good, bad, weird.
Yeah.
Have you had any? What's been the good over the last few weeks, Steve? But since the last podcast.
Oh, geez, that's a good
had some
question.
Good.
Yeah.
You went to a bike show.
I went to a bike show. Yeah, my bike was on show.
Your bike, which is
an old Triumph, and so I came into the car park. The guy said, "Go over there." He said, "Go that way." So I went that way, another guy was there and he said, "No, you better go that way." So he pointed me the wrong way, so I went around the car park again. And then I got into trouble because I went around the car park too fast.
What are you doing?
Some guys yell at me saying, "You're going too fast, you're going to run over people." And it's like, oh God. Anyway, so back to the same guy. He said, "No, you got to go over there." So then another guy over there. Then I ended up on the showground, my bike on show.
People were loving it.
I loved it, yeah.
What is it?
It's a Triumph. It's a 1976 Triumph.
76.
Bonneville.
750.
Yeah. After the workers took over the factory, because there was a revolution in the Triumph factory, and the workers took over the Triumph factory. And so it was run by the Triumph workers from the middle of 1975. So mine was I call it the revolution bike.
Does that make it a better bike?
No, it's terrible. Anyway.
The workers took over the factory going, we know how to do this best.
Yeah, I know. And they just kept doing it the same. And then the Japanese came along and said, we can do this heaps better. And then the Japanese just took off and trying to figure out what's wrong with this old stuff. We're doing the best. But anyway.
We were at your place the other day and your bike was parked in the backyard and Nita looks at it and goes, I like it, the handlebars just aren't right.
Yeah, they're too high.
Something about the handlebars.
Yeah.
And then we visited your place yesterday.
It's got new handlebars.
It's got new handlebars.
I got the memo, alright?
The next day. It must have just been subliminal, Steve.
I've been working on that for a year now. It took a year to get those handlebars.
But it's running perfect now, isn't it?
It's beautiful. The carby's a bit rough when you're trying to,
But you've got new carbies.
No, they're all carbies, but I'll rebuild them into something special.
It's exciting.
It's very exciting.
Doesn't cut out past Dapto anymore?
No, I've got it. Well, I haven't been past Dapto for a while.
Anytime we used to go riding, Steve would say we'd get to Dapto and then just cut out.
Cut out. I hated Dapto.
We did a few hill climbs at the back of Macquarie and all that sort of stuff, and it cut out halfway.
They cut out halfway up the hill.
And 10 minutes later, it was running fine again.
Yeah.
Bizarre. But you fixed that.
I fixed that. Yeah.
We don't know what the problem was.
No, I did. All the electrics were turning around, shorting together.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So,
the vibration.
The vibration. So it all just sort of turned around until it all touched and then shorted out. And it sort of, pushed it all back. I don't know.
Okay. So work in progress, but just getting better all the time.
Yeah. Our bikes are just working. They're just work in progress.
It's a good bike, though.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a good bike. It's a good bike. Good bike. Any bad been going on, Steve?
Bad thing? Oh, bad.
Bad.
There's lots of bad.
There isn't any lots of bad, is there?
There's lots of bad. You just can't think. You put that out of your mind, don't you?
That's the best way to deal with it.
Well, that's the weird thing. How do you deal with the bad? You just put it in.
Cut it out.
Yeah. So you got to. What do they say? You got to remember the good things. So,
just focus on the good.
Yeah.
We had a good. We went to the Goldie. Last
I was going to ask you about the Gold Coast. What is going to the Gold Coast? Why?
Ned had a conference up there. It was pretty cool, actually. And the conference was at the old resort I used to work at. Where I was working when I met Anita.
See, that's the weird.
That was weird.
Yeah,
it was weird walking around the resort where I used to work.
Yeah.
Very little change.
But as a guest.
As a guest, that's
so
right.
They've got to look after you. So you're not running around looking after people. They're looking after you.
So I used to be concierge there. I used to work with Ben there. Concierge at the what was Hyatt Sanctuary Cove, and we were porters. So we're running around in golf buggies, driving all the guests around, picking them up from their rooms. Flat out fun times. And we get to this resort and there's hardly any staff. So you're carrying your bags to the rooms.
Where's the golf buddies? There
was a couple there, but there was no one driving them around.
You're kidding.
They've sort of cut cost a little bit apparently. Don't have as many staff and
Well, but since you left, they couldn't find anyone good enough to do it. So
Ben used to be the boss actually. Ben was my boss. Ben was my boss at Sanctuary Cove. That was fun.
We have to have Ben on the show so we know.
Ben's coming in. He's our first guest.
Otherwise,
for sure.
No one knows who Ben is.
People know who Ben is.
Well, they should. The people aren't people unless they know who Ben is.
So it was the Gold Coast. That was great. And a friend of ours actually won one of those RSL raffles.
Oh,
and he won an apartment there.
He won an apartment.
Cavalave, beachside, 29th floor.
Oh no.
Fully furnished, 3-bedroom unit.
Well, see, I didn't believe anyone won those things. I thought
no one does. No one believes it.
No.
But then we were there. We were there. It was
the
flesh.
He won.
We were in his unit, in the flesh.
Yeah, people win those things.
He won it, and it's like bullion of gold. They exist.
No, you've shattered my whole perception of this stuff.
We were up there, and they had friends visiting, and one of the ladies that was visiting was in the same raffle. Right. And had visited the premise when it was open to the public to view, enter the competition, see if you can win this.
Yeah.
And she was visiting going, I'm definitely winning this.
Wow.
And her friend won it.
Well, she got to visit it, I guess.
You got to hang out.
She goes to visit a friend and hangs out at the place she was going to win.
Takes in all the views from the balcony.
Well, that's. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know whether do you go in? This is the thing.
Do you go? Oh, people do, and then do I enter them?
So now I enter, and then you waste like hundreds and thousands of dollars entering these things and not winning anything.
They say it all the time. You got to be in it, don't you? To win it.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to be in it so someone can win all the money you've given.
Yeah. And the reason why you get the gold is because it was a Queensland raffle I hear. They can't give you cash prizes.
Oh.
So that's why you get this bullion of gold.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I was saying, that's
weird.
That's weird.
Imagine just getting a clump of, hey, prize winner!
Well, apparently gold's good at the moment. You've got to put your money into gold because there's nowhere else to put it.
$1,500 an ounce.
Wow.
That's the price.
That's
currently.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You got any lying around?
Nah, I've got no gold. Maybe in an old computer somewhere there might be like that little tiny little bit of...
There's money to be made in that.
Yeah, I know people do that. That's why people scour dumps of, get gold.
It's quite a process.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try it.
Oh, we'll try it, yeah.
I think there's some nasty chemicals involved. You want some safety. You need some good PPE.
You don't worry about the safety stuff.
At your age? Is that
I'm never worried about the safety stuff.
Well, look at your bike you ride.
Come on.
Do the brakes work?
Yeah, sort of. The back brake wasn't working, so I didn't realise that it never actually worked. I was pressing it like really hard, but it wasn't actually doing anything. In my head it was. It was like the placebo brake,
Oh, God.
So it's taken me about 9 months before I worked out that and fixed that.
That is not working?
Yeah.
What was the fix? You just had to rebuild it?
No, I had to rebuild it, but I had to put it in the right spot. It was in the wrong spot. So there was one side was always rubbing against the brake, and that wasn't pushing because the other side never got to the disc. Anyway, this is getting really technical.
It was only 50% effective.
No, it wasn't working at all because, I was good at slowing the bike. It was because it was always half on all the time.
So you're going, this doesn't feel like a 750.
It's
the
really
brake's
slow
dragging
for a
the whole time.
Got the brake half stuck on.
So when you fixed the brake, in your mind it felt like you'd increased the power of the bike and the braking efficiency.
Funny enough, it never went any faster. I didn't care whether the brake was stuck on or not. It just same speed.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, it's an awesome piece of machinery.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
So Gold Coast was great. That was fun. There was one weird thing though. You'll notice I've only got one tripod. I've lost the other one.
You lost a tripod.
I took it up to the Gold Coast.
I didn't notice you actually had two.
Last time. Similar to the gym equipment that's been here for months.
The observational skills are like amazing.
Have you been to the optometrist? You went last week?
Yeah, no, I've got to have an operation.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been putting it off for like 5 years now.
Cataract?
Yeah, it's getting critical apparently.
Critical cataract?
Apparently I can't see anymore, but So Anya's worried that once I can see, she's scared that... Don't. That's insane, isn't it?
That you need an operation?
Yeah, I need an operation. Yeah, why? Why did I get this old that I need an operation on my eye?
It's not that serious.
Oh no, it's really mundane. It's serious to me because I've got to have someone do something for my eye and I've got an eye phobia. So no, yeah.
You've got an eye phobia?
Yeah.
Of your own eyes or other people's eyes?
Any eyes. Nothing.
Eyes.
Yeah. So I hate it.
A phobia of eyes.
Yeah.
No, come on. They don't put you under for these ops, do they?
No.
You stay awake. So that is scary as all get out.
Yeah, thanks. That's making me feel real good. No, I've got
you can see the blade coming towards your eye.
It's not a blade though. This is the other thing. I've got two phobias. One's eyes and one's needles. And they stick a needle in your eye while you're awake.
Oh no, that sounds fine.
That'll be fine. That'll be great.
So they're telling you, oh Steve, you need this op. We need to sort your eyes out. Come on in, and you're like, really busy working on my bike.
Well, I've been really busy for 5 years now. The guy told me when I first went to the opera, I knew I was getting a bit fuzzy, and I thought, I just need glasses, I'll be alright. And the guy, not only told me what I had and how that worked, but he went through in detail about how the operation was done. So I'm sitting there just getting all shades of white and
You're passing out.
grey and green.
You're turning those shades as he's telling you the story.
It's a total mess. And this guy's telling me this all the intricacies of how to do this thing, you know. The worst, yeah, oh my God. So yeah, it took me quite a while to recover from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's a challenge.
That's a challenge.
We can film it. As part of the podcast, Steve's on the bed getting his eye done. So something good that's happened lately, Steve?
Yeah, let's concentrate on the good. Yeah, let's get to the good.
I want to do that. I want to film that. I see you on your beanie again.
Well, that's just the thing. We've got to work out.
You didn't watch the video, did you?
No, I haven't seen it. We've got to work out. Well, I don't like looking at myself to say. I thought this was going to be like an audio thing. So
it is an audio thing.
All right. Hey.
It's also got video.
Yeah, it's got video.
We got the brand new mic in. It's an audio thing plus.
I know. I forgot what I was going to say now. What was I going to say? Something.
I'll still make you beanie.
Oh, beanie. That's right. We had to work out what's our styling for the show.
We have to.
Well, if we're going to be on video.
Was this the jumper you wore last time?
Yeah.
The style?
I think so. I don't think I've...
You changed, you had a
I think you're
jumper
catching me out now. I don't think I'm
I'm not
changing
catching you
clothes.
out. This is the production meeting.
Well,
That's the idea of these podcasts, isn't it? We're actually just filming the
Yeah.
production meeting and we're never going to get an actual podcast made.
No, well, we were not bothered with we just did a production meeting.
That was always the first idea, wasn't it? Let's just get it rolling. Let's just have a meeting and film the meeting
Just film
about
the meeting
making a
about
podcast. Perfect. And the reviews are in and everyone's just saying it's fantastic.
Oh, of course they are. Yeah. Be able to shoot them if they don't.
It's close family.
Either that or we'll get really embarrassed anytime we're near them. You know, that embarrassing silence where someone wants to say something that, you know, God, you seen that podcast they did, you know, like, Jesus.
God, thanks on the podcast. Good, bad, weird.
Oh, they're coming around now. What will we say? Oh, like a jumper. Oh, I don't mention the jumper. You put it in the podcast.
Is that the same beanie?
Is that the same thing?
We're moving into spring, Steve. You're not going to be wearing a beanie in spring.
Yeah, I know. Mate, that's just the thing we've got to work out.
You'll be wearing a hat.
We've got to work out what's the hat. What hat am I going to wear?
I've got a great hat.
Have you?
Recent purchase.
Yeah?
I've never had a hat that I've liked.
No, actually...
And I've got one now.
I've gotten to the point where I don't think I've had a hat I've liked either.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen you wear some great looking hats.
They're
Particularly on
all right.
stage.
Well, they're okay. The bowler hat was fun, but, you know, it's not very practical, really.
Think of the people years ago, they always wore hats.
Yeah, no,
You
well,
couldn't go out in public and not have a hat on.
This is the thing, now you wear a hat, you're sort of like a revolutionary. You know, you're cutting edge, so everyone looks at you.
That's you all up, Steve.
You're
revolutionary.
So suddenly everyone's looking at you in the street. I don't know if you've looked at in the street. I hate that.
You hate that.
There's a guy looking. What's he looking at? Why is that guy?
Well, you can't see him. Your eyes are stuffed.
Well, like, you know, there's this sort of fuzzy blur. There's that guy looking at me, and it turned out it's like some kid or a giraffe or something. Or a dog.
Not a human at all.
That's not a human at all. Some bloody light post, you know. I'm going to give that guy, he's not moving, and he's just standing there looking at me.
He's staring at me.
I'm going to go over there and give him a good piece. Look, ask him what the hell.
It's a street sign.
Yeah, it's a street sign. You know.
Oh.
But I do. Yeah, I have that problem. I've had the problem where I seem to recognise people in the street that I actually don't know. So you sort of walking towards them and you're, that's such and such, and I can't, what's their name? So you're going, all this is going on in your head.
Yeah.
And they're looking at you, think, what's he perving at? And it's, I don't know them at all. And so you get to the point where we're almost at them to about to say hello, and then you realise, I don't know them. And so you got to look away, and then you've already set up that thing.
Now
you're going towards them, and you set up that thing where you're going to say hello, and then you don't. It's almost like having the handshake and then going like this. You know?
That's why you're regarded as the friendliest guy in town. You don't recognise anyone.
I don't recognise anyone, but
and you're waving to everyone.
Just waving to everyone. Yeah, just in case I know them.
That's funny.
Yeah.
We used to go surfing down a big harbour in South Australia, and for whatever reason, I must have looked like somebody of importance down there.
Yeah.
Because people used to always wave at me from across the street and stuff. And my brother would point it out. He go, they're waving at you again, like, you know.
Really?
It's amazing. Every time I go down there, there's something, you know, people come across the street, so, hey, you going, hey, you going. Like, is it really friendly, or is it me? You look like someone here.
That's Frank. I've seen him surf. It's Frank.
He never waved back.
He's the rudest guy. Maybe if we wave hard enough, he waved back.
He didn't have very good eyesight. That one would have been. It's me!
That street sign's waving. Ridiculous. Why is the street sign waving?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyway,
have we got anywhere with the production meeting? You talk about styling.
We've got to talk about styling, so we haven't made a decision. So maybe a hat.
Hats are allowed.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, that's something that doesn't
change the lighting.
Does it? You know, if you got a hat, does it?
It's going to have a brim. Yeah.
Well, you're going to have a brim, and it's going to have a shadow across your face.
Well, that's the lighting you wanted to go with. You said darker the better.
Yeah.
You're not fussed with the video thing. You don't watch them.
I don't watch videos. I've got time to watch videos.
Do you watch any video? No, you don't. You're not I'm not much of a TV guy.
No, we actually watched something last night. Believe it or not. Can't believe
like
it.
A movie.
I actually sat on a lounge and watched a whole movie.
A movie? Like an old movie?
And no, it's not that old. I don't like new movies, but it was fairly new about...
was it good?
I was going to say, is it Gandhi or the other guy? Dalai Lama. I get it mixed up.
The Lama?
The Lama.
So it was a good film?
Well, it was amazing.
Oh, there you go.
Well, the production and all that, it sort of was pretty unending. Basically, all it was just seeing him grow up and then he leaves Tibet. So it wasn't much of a story, really.
But it was amazing. Best film you've seen. No, hang on. The only film you've seen this year, right?
The only film I've seen. I've got to say, there's a lot of padding in there.
Oh.
And the music, I got to say, Tibetan music is I think they invented heavy metal or death metal. You got the
Tibetans did.
Yeah, because of the Tibetan throat singing. I reckon that's the Cookie Monster death metal vocals.
Okay. Yeah.
And the sounds, all the other sounds, just sound like completely distorted guitars to me.
Have you practiced a bit of the throat singing?
No, I don't even know how they do that. Yeah, yeah.
No. You had a rehearsal yesterday.
Funny enough,
for your band, didn't you?
When I was a kid, I used to be able to do the Cookie Monster as a sound.
Okay.
I would have been about 8. I think I could make the Cookie Monster sound.
That's a great start to life, isn't it?
Yeah.
8 years old doing that.
That was way before death metal. That was before screamo and before death metal.
So Tibetans and you would be the link.
I think someone was watching. This kid's gone to something there.
This kid's got a whole genre of music.
Something going on there.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
By the Cookie Monster.
Yeah. Sounds very aggressive and scary.
I can't think to myself what the Cookie Monsters sounds like.
That's you just put on any death metal band, you got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. So there's that. But yeah, you're not a TV guy, are you?
Not what?
A TV guy?
No.
No. It's not a TV show review.
No, I wouldn't go there. I don't like TV.
That's good. No.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of your YouTube stuff. Sailing.
Yeah. Sailing.
Lots of stuff on sailing.
Lots of sailing. Well, nothing happens on sailing. It's just...
Why do I always watch it, though?
Well,
And when the new ones release, like Le Vagabond and Gone with the Winds and Free Range Sailing, the Aussie couple and stuff, and then watch it. And
you
they're just fishing or
they're just
sailing or mooring.
It's one of the most, it's hard work when you're sailing, you've got to say, but they always make it look like this peaceful thing. We're just out in a pond and the boat's just sort of drifting along. It's not much to watch there, really, is there?
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of making it look peaceful. But like the overnight, if you're doing a passage and you're sailing for 14 days straight, that would be fun.
Yeah, well, it is.
Well, that's when, I tell you what, a lot of them listen to podcasts while they're sailing. Because, if there's two of them, one's resting and the other one's sailing, and they're listening to podcasts.
They have an argument.
Well, this is the perfect podcast for a sailor, isn't it?
Exactly, because they hate each other by, second hour.
Well, they're hiding that in the videos.
So one's at the back of the boat and one's at the front. They're both on headphones, they can't hear or see each other. Yeah, podcasting, yeah.
Well, this is the podcast to save a sailor's life, really.
And then they've got to do a tack. So will you do the tack? No, you do the tack.
You've got to do it on their own. The other one's asleep. You're sailing in shifts, Steve.
Oh, right, okay.
We're talking about a long passage.
Oh, that's long, yeah.
Days. You're just in shifts of and you don't sleep. Yeah. You don't sleep on a boat by all accounts.
Yeah, I know. You don't. But yeah, I get seasick now. I never used to.
You do get seasick now?
I do get seasick.
So the sailing idea is out.
Well,
my whole me talking about sailing is the whole lead up to when are we getting a boat?
When are we getting a boat?
Don't forget that idea because you get seasick now.
Well, I've got to get back on a boat. And my brother had yachts, and when I got on his, if I stayed on the deck, I was okay. And as soon as I went down under the deck,
I'm the same.
I was a mess.
I can be on a boat in a harbour. And you go below deck and go, I feel a little
that's a bit
wheezy.
weird.
Seriously.
In the harbour.
No, you got to be up on deck, the air flowing and all that. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but since I've had ear infections, I think the balance, it's your ear balance.
It would be, it's your ear balance.
See, it's because you're surfing. See?
I've got those growths in my ears. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? No, you know, if you grow up surfing in cold water, right, your ears like grow
shut.
Yeah, they yeah. So anytime I go to the doctors, you know, looks and go, oh, you were a surfer
really?
For years, yeah. And because I grew up in South Australia where the water, you know, you can see the Antarctic from there.
You basically land on the water and you don't actually sink because it's so cold.
The density
you just
of it.
bounce on the top. I've never been so cold in my life than in Adelaide water.
So you've been?
I've been, I hated Adelaide. I don't know how you live.
Shut up, you didn't hate Adelaide.
It was terrible.
It was not.
Yeah.
I'm going to be really defensive.
I know, yeah.
I grew up there. Adelaide's cool.
That's why you're in Wollongong now.
It's closer to work.
I'm sure there's an airport in Adelaide though.
Yeah, I'd applied for a job in Adelaide Airport, didn't get it.
Yeah, all right.
But this works out better. Anita works here now.
It's good.
It's a good balance.
It's a good balance, yeah.
So what have we worked out about the podcast, Steve? How's our meeting going? Our production meeting?
Well, I think we've got to do tasks. I probably should actually watch it.
Watch it. Record the intro.
Record the song.
Do you think you have it recorded by the time I release this?
Oh yeah.
So I can tack it on the front.
Yeah. That's a priority. We've got to. Yeah.
All right. So viewers, if there's an intro at the start of this video podcast, you know that Steve's lived up to his promise.
I've done promise. Yeah.
All right.
Nobody gets stuck into that.
Today?
Yeah.
I'm going mountain bike shopping.
Oh, good. That gives me a little bit of time.
We're gonna finish the podcast. I'm going mountain bike shopping. You coming?
Yeah. No. Well, I could come.
You've got an intro.
I've got an intro. I got to buy some clothes for my boy. He hasn't got any clothes. Just one pair of pants that are just really weird. You know, jeans in the old days used to fade, and they looked cool. Jeans fade now, and they look terrible. His jeans are faded from black to brown.
They fade
They've turned brown, so they always look dirty, and so we keep washing them. And washing, they come out and they're still filthy. So and you're saying we got to soak them. So we've done everything. They realise
you've ruined them.
They're not actually dirty. Just faded into a dirty colour.
Well,
all the dirt's so inground and you can't get.
We've been doing a lot of shopping at the Salvos at the end of the street. I'm transformed with this.
That's where you go. Yeah,
it's fantastic. But the one near you at Bellambi, they weigh it. It's by the kilo.
By the kilo.
You buy clothes by the kilo there, and they've got half-price jeans currently.
Yeah. Wow.
You need to get on down there.
I don't need to have a look.
Second hand, it's the way to go, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
You save a lot of money.
Yeah, Anya's good at that. She can, you can't go anywhere without going in an op shop. Everywhere you go,
there's always an opportunity in an op shop. Opportunity shop. Stop it. Is that actually what it is?
I think it is.
Oh, you're right, yeah. Oh, damn, I didn't make that up. Damn it!
I don't think that's revolutionary. This could have been the first time that was ever said on this podcast, but no.
There will be. They're going to come up though.
What? Oh yeah, they will.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be diamond. They're going to be all the time.
The thing is, they probably have, and we haven't noticed.
The listeners have noticed, and they'll let us know straight away. Like all the other listeners.
No, they'll just take the idea and run with it.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
And claim it their own.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Should we stick to our time?
Yeah. We've probably gone over.
Gone over a little bit, but
Well, the thing is, it makes it such a big file, then, and you got to try and
play with a big file.
That's
all right.
It ruins my computer.
No, because we had a bit of a start at the beginning.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll be editing it out.
Right.
But that's it's been a successful again.
Well, I don't know.
Highly successful,
It's been fun.
without a doubt. What's fun? And that was that's
the only criteria.
Okay, we got it. Was it fun?
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, well, we'll do it again.
Yeah, we'll do it again. And that's
There's
the only,
definitely a third episode coming
the
there.
only criteria is whether it was fun or not.
Right,
Yeah.
we'll come back again.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a little while. There's been nothing you have to do. Oh, you have to get your thing.
good.
There's nothing I have to do.
Oh, good.
Is there?
I don't know. Now you've got to do the whole video.
Oh, I'm going to edit it.
You should have the credits rolling now.
Oh, right, yeah. Just so we should just sit there while the credits, and then we can just like relax
Yeah.
as the credits. But there's no credits. That's you and me. There's no credits. Steve did the theme tune, and he participated. Side turned the camera on and set up the lights.
Well, you've done this for the credit, you know.
Don't worry, you're getting half of all the credit. Don't worry. Yeah, imagine we got bigger and added a new name. That would be like, whoa! We've got somebody who actually operates the camera for us now.
Like a production guy or something. A roadie.
Some kid.
Yeah.
So we'd have to pay him too
I've got
much.
too many kids. We always get, you know,
Well, they can come around and help.
they can help.
Bailey was doing this, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, Bailey can come and
Yeah,
turn
he can
things
operate
on.
it, yeah.
He can sit there with the
He'd
headphones
probably
on.
actually get it right. For
Yeah. He'd come in and say, "What were you guys doing?"
What were you thinking?
Didn't get any idea. Dad, you've been playing with audio all your life.
This is what you get.
You're a muso.
And then suddenly it'd be just like, and it'll be all perfect. Yeah.
Perfect audio.
Yeah.
Oh, we better get him along, hey?
Yeah.
If it's the case. Oh, well, that's this week. Well done. Fucking hell.